guys, scrolling through my channel you probably have noticed I have something with small and compact airgun setups. Don't get me wrong, I really like my beautiful bench setups as well, but there's something about a compact rifle that really triggers me. On a good rifle setup you need good glass, that's just a fact. And all the scopes I own are the ones from Element Optics, but they have quite the footprint and are not really 100% suitable for those kind of compact setups. So I was happy to find out that Element Optics has added another Helix to their Helix lineup that is just a little bit more compact and just a little bit better suited for these kind of applications. We are talking about the Element Optics Helix 4x16x44 first focal plane rifle scope. A little bit more compact, a little bit less magnification, but it still carries all the features the bigger brothers have. So I know I'm a little bit late to the party as this scope has been released a few months ago, but I still wanted to bring the unboxing and overview to my channel before I mount it to one of my rifles. So let's open the box and see what we get inside. So the first thing we have here are the new Aculite rings by Element Optics. I've unboxed them in another video separately, so go check out that video as well if you're interested. Pretty beautiful and nice scope mounts. Really enjoy using them on my rifles. And then we have the big box here. Let's open it up. Put my microphone maybe a little bit to the side. Nice big box, branding, just as we get with the other rifles scopes. Open it up. First thing we get here, nicely foam packaging. You get an Element Optics sticker, always nice to put in your carbon fiber bottles, your gun case, whatever. I really like stickers, always nice to have. You get a nice lens cloth to wipe your lenses. Don't go wipe it with your t-shirt or something and make sure you're not scratching your lenses. You also get a bag with some Allen keys to mount it to your rifle, and the small Allen key is for the zero stop that's built into the turrets. Always nice to get it if you don't have the correct size. You also get the small throw lever to put on your magnification ring. Always nice to have, especially when it's out and cold. You can just flick it with your thumb instead of with your fingers gripping the magnification ring. Really like that. Something else you get is a sunshade, and as you can see, this one is a little bit smaller than the other ones, as it is a 44mm objective lens. Pretty nice they include this as well, as other manufacturers sometimes offer it as an extra to pay for. What else do we get? You get a nice manual. The manual also has a, quickly open it up, a nice detailed explanation with how to mount it, the torque settings. Every little detail of the scope is explained in the booklet, so please go ahead and read it when you have it, because it's pretty useful information. You also get a reticle guide explaining the reticle you chose for. I believe there are two reticles in the 44x16. They're all dirty at the moment. Maybe they will add other reticles in the future as well. And you get an AMRAD and a mil-radiant version, of course. So that's for you to choose between. What else do you get? You get some flip-up caps. These are just generic flip-up caps. I know Element Optics also makes now their own brand of flip-up caps. Maybe in the future they will add it into their scope boxes, but we'll see. But it's always nice to have to get some flip-up caps. And then at the heart of the box, you get yourself the nice new Helix 4x16x44 first focal plane rifle scope. Let's quickly get it out of its packaging. Put this to the side. Let's also put the box to the side. And here we have it. First thing you can see, you also get this bikini cover. Also a nice extra feature to get, especially when you already get some flip-up caps. This bikini cover is simple and easy way taking it off and putting it back on to store it in your gun case. So let's start at the back. At the back you have a nice big eyeball or eyepiece, I must say, with a focus ring for the diopter to get that reticle nice and crisp to your eye. if your eyes are not 100%, you can always adjust the reticle to it by adjusting this ring. Then a little bit moving forward, you have the magnification ring, and on this one going from 4 all the way up to 16, as the name of course says it. All goes pretty smooth, really nice, really love it. Moving forward from the magnification ring, you get a nice 30mm tube, really robust, with a 44mm objective lens at the front, making the scope overall a little bit more compact and better suitable for the applications I want to use it for. At the center of the scope, we still have the brilliant turret system from Element Optics with some nice satisfying clicks. Really love turning it. And a perfect zero stop, a hard zero stop even, that you can adjust. We'll go and check out that in a second. So if you dialed up and you want to go back down to your 0, it really goes back to 0, and it's satisfying to know that it's exactly where you have left it on 0. To adjust the turret caps, it's a tool-free turret cap, so you can unscrew the top part here, get it off just like this, lift up your turret cap, turn it back to 0. Once you have zeroed your scope, you can put it back, put your turret cap back on, just like this, and you have reset your turret system. Pretty cool. Another big feature on the scopes of Element Optics is the hard zero stop that is located just underneath the turret cap, and by undoing the 3 grub screws on the ring you see there, you can reallocate the black ring to that little pin you see there. I'll put some other pictures up in the screen. Once you have turned your ring to that stop, you can retighten the 3 grub screws, put your turret cap back on, exactly on 0, and now you have moved your zero stop exactly to the spot where you have zeroed your scope. Pretty cool. On the right side, you have the same turret, same feel on the clicks. There is no zero stop in this one, but it also still the possibility to put it back to 0 by undoing the cap on top, putting your turret system back to 0 and putting the cap back on. So the turret system by Element Optics, it's really something. Also inside it's made from stainless steel instead of brass, so the click on the turrets don't wear out over time. So they really spent a lot of time designing a good turret system for this. And for their whole lineup, of course, because it has all the same features as all the other scopes in their lineup. On the other side, you get yourself the parallax system going from 15 all the way up to infinity. Same smooth turning, pretty cool. And if I compare it with my other scopes, all 3 of my other ones, the Helix, the Titan and the Nexus, the parallax system is pretty spot on. So if it's 50 meters, they are at 50 meters. And depending on which kind of reticle you get inside, this will be in meters or in yards, the same as your turret system will be in MRAD or milliradian. So that's also pretty cool that you have a reticle and a turret system working together in the same unit. At the bottom, you have the plug you see there, meaning that the scope is nitrogen purged, keeping out dust and making sure your scope is not fogging up when shooting out in some less good weather conditions. And as you can see, overall, a little bit more sleeker, a little bit smaller rifle scope offering from Element Optics. Really like it. Really looking forward using it on one of my setups. So that was my brief overview and unboxing of the Element Optics Helix 4x16x44 rifle scope. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I see you back in the next one. Bye.